Hello everyone, let us see how to create a light glow or a glowing diya in Photoshop. So let us start. I have taken the image of a old Indian lady staring at a lamp. So what we'll do is, first thing is we will create a new layer here. So we'll create a new layer and then we will take a brush and we'll take a soft rounded brush and we'll put a bright yellow color as the foreground, and then make sure that the flow value for the brush is not too much. Let's keep it around 20. Right, so then we can keep it say okay, 23 is okay. So then what we'll do is we will use the color dodge blending mode, and then we'll reduce the size of the brush and just click on this flame. Just click it twice or thrice, that's it. Okay, so we can see some bright glow around the flame. So the next thing we are supposed to do is we have to reduce the brightness of this image. To reduce the brightness of this image, I will be adding an adjustment, which is the curves adjustment. So to add curves adjustment, simply at the bottom of the layers panel, you can select the curves. So what we'll do is we will just drag the curves above all layers, and then we will reduce the brightness of the image. Simply reduce the brightness. Right. Now the next step we are supposed to do is we'll be creating a glow that starts from the flame and reaches the face of this lady. So we'll first create a new layer above this lady's layer, and then we'll select the pen tool. We will use the path option for the pen tool, and we will create a path that starts from the lady's face and reaches the lamp. Just we will draw a path like this. Right, we can slightly adjust the path. Right, so then we will get a selection for the path. So simply hit Ctrl Enter, and we will apply a feather value of 30 to this selection, and then we will select color dodge blending mode. Color dodge is the bright blending mode. It will give a lot of brightness to the image. So we'll select the color dodge blending mode, and then we will use this a pure yellow color here. Right, and then we'll simply use Alt and backspace to fill the selection with this color. Right, so now it looks too bright. Right, but we don't want this much brightness. We can actually go to filter and we can use blur and Gaussian blur so that the edges of this glow are a little bit soft. And also the next thing is, see, the glow is not looking nice. So what we'll do is we will reduce the glow. Simply double click on the layer, and then here we have an option, this layer. So what we'll do is, for this option, this is actually near the blend if, and it will appear once you double click on the layer and open the layer styles. So here for this layer, means the current layer, we have the shadows as well as the highlights. Highlights are on the right side. So here we have a slider. This slider will control the highlights. So if you just move the slider to the left, so you can see the glow has disappeared. But if you move it to the right, once again the glow is back. So what we want is, we don't want the glow's intensity to be too much. So what we can do is, we can break this slider. To break the slider, we can simply hold Alt and just drag the slider to the left. So the slider has broken, and also you can see the change. Just look at the change. See, it's very simple actually. And you can also move this right slider here, so that you can control the brightness. See here. So this is a very interesting thing actually. Simply click OK. So now we got the effect. We still need to enhance the effect a little bit. So what we'll do is, we will create one more layer above this lady's layer, and this time we'll be using linear dodge blending mode. So we will use linear dodge blending mode, and we will select a brush, and we will select the soft round brush, and we will reduce the flow value to, let us say 15 is okay, 15% is okay. And now what we'll do is, we will increase the size of the brush, so that the brush covers the lady's face as well as the lamp. So then what we'll do is, simply we'll just click. So we can see here, the moment you click, see, you can enhance the effect, but we can also reduce the effect a little bit by reducing the opacity here. Don't make it too artificial, so just make it a little bit less intense. So here we have selected the opacity as 54, and if you duplicate this layer, so you can see now the effect is a little bit more intense, and we will reduce the opacity even further. Right. And you can select the color dodge option, and also you can control the opacity for color dodge also. Right. And the next thing is, we can do one last thing. See, we have a glow around this flame. So in case you want the glow around the flame to be a little bit more intense, you can just take a duplicate of this layer. Simply hit Ctrl J. See, now it's more intense. So this is a quick and easy way of applying a glow to the lamp when there is a darkness in the room. So I hope you like this tutorial. Please do subscribe, like, share, and if you have anything to say, do comment. See you again.